Well, we're back at it again, everybody. We were here last week, too, weren't we? Trying to figure this thing out. We're all in here trying to figure out what Jesus is trying to say. I'm even trying to figure what that's all about, too. Is this Kay here? Where's the kid? Is this kindergarten? Where's kindergarten at? Way over there? You guys like to answer questions. I'm going to go over here for a minute. Has anybody in here ever lost an animal? You have? Did you ever find it that you lost? What'd you do after you found it? Well, what? Say it really loud so people can hear you.
I was really happy about when I found it.
You bet you were. You were really happy when you found it. Yes, buddy?
I lost my dog a bunch, and my sister always gets so sad, but we always find it, and we're so happy.
Why do you get sad?
My sister always gets...
Why does she get sad, though?
She thinks that we're going to have to put up signs about our lost dog.
It's really true, isn't it? Yes, honey. Right. Right. But we're really glad to get it back, weren't you? What's Jesus trying to tell us in this reading today? What's Jesus trying to tell us? Do you know? Yeah, you do. Make a stab at it, buddy. You know, people accuse Jesus because he's eating with bad people. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? But it's eating with them is a good thing, though, because Jesus could see what kind of people they were, right? And that's what you got to remember. Does it make sense that there's a celebration going on? He said, rejoice. He said, be glad. Anybody can respond to that ever here? We better get... Yes, honey, what's your name? Alice? What about that, Alice? It sure does, doesn't it? If you don't celebrate, there's something kind of goofy about that. Now, Jesus, you know, that's the first statement of that gospel reading today. It says that Jesus ate with sinners. And sinners are usually bad people, but not always. You know, we're all sinners. But that doesn't mean we're bad people. So that these guys these sinners that we first so-called were eating with Jesus, Jesus was eating with them, it doesn't necessarily mean that they were bad people. But he was trying to help them and help them heal from what was going on inside of them. Now, all of us have healing to do too, you know. You ever say anything bad to a person that you like? You ever done that? Has anybody ever said something to you that hurt your feelings? Really? Let's hear what that's all about here, honey. What's happened there? Oh. Spreading a little rumors, right? What do they call that? I think yeah, you know what the word gossip means? Do you? What's the word gossip mean? Hey, you're right on there. You know that? Have you ever heard anybody talk about you behind your back? You have? What does it do to you? It makes you feel sad. So it's not a time for rejoicing, isn't it? No. Over here, bud. What?
Somebody said
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, really? Hey, we can't all be the same. Because a person's not very fast doesn't mean the person's bad. But we're always throwing jabs at everybody. We got to try to listen as close as we can to what Jesus is trying to tell us. There's a time to celebrate. There is a time to celebrate. God, I got all these hands up. I wish I could answer all of them, or refer to all of them. Yes, buddy. Did you forget what you were going to say? Yes, honey. Right. Right. You got it. You're right on. So everybody, we could go on this. We could go on and on here with all these arms going up. But to listen, I want you to really take seriously what Jesus is saying today about what refers to the parable of the lost sheep. You can put anything in there. You can put an animal in there or a person or whatever it is. But why did Jesus do what he did? He did it because he loves. And when you love somebody unselfishly, there's a cost to it. And it cost Jesus his life because he was preaching love all of his life. So, remember this. Don't be afraid to celebrate when something good comes into your life. That's what we got to remember.